Hey y'all, welcome or welcome back to my channel, Planning Serenity, where we plan for serenity. My name is Jessica, and in today's video, although I am a super beginner, like I just started like hours ago, I figured I would show y'all how I am making my 100 envelope challenge. So if you're interested in seeing that for an inexpensive cost, stay tuned. Hey y'all, if you're new here, thank you so much for clicking on my video and tuning in. If you're returning, you already know how I feel about you. And like I said in today's video, I am just going to show y'all how I have been making my envelopes for my 100 envelope challenge. I am super new to budgeting. If you've watched my last couple of videos, you will see where I am in the budgeting process. But I will be doing the paycheck by paycheck cash budgeting method, zero-based budgeting, all that good stuff, sinking, savings, variables, blah, 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 blah. But the first challenge I'm starting with is the 100 envelope challenge. So I did make a couple envelopes and I think they turned out pretty cute and they were super, super, super easy to make. So I did just want to show y'all how I did that. Hopefully I can do this quickly. I am filming at night per usual. If you are new here, I do film at night because it just makes things easier. But my kids, I have two girls, and they don't sleep by the time that they should. So hopefully they don't pop up and interrupt me. So let's just get into it. This is everything you're going to need pretty much. So you're going to need a laminator. I kind of have it off to the side because I already have it heating up. I do have it heating up on 5 mil. I will be using 3 mil laminate paper that I just got from Amazon. Just a pack of 30 3 mil clear regular laminate paper. It was super cheap. Also, you will need a cutter of some sort. Now you can use scissors, but to be precise, you will need a cutter. I do have this link down below because, as you may know, I'm a decorative planner, so I do use this quite a bit. You'll also need a ruler, and you will see why, obviously, to get your measurements correct. You won't necessarily need this. You can use a old gift card or any type of something that has like a sharp edge, not sharp, but that won't cut the paper. But you'll need this to press down the envelopes, and you'll see in a moment. A pencil. And then the box that I got, I literally got it from the Dollar Tree. It was $1. There was a whole bunch of different colors there. But yeah, so you will need a box to put your envelopes in. And the ones that I already made, I'm just gonna stick them in. As you can see, I'll just show you one. So I do not have numbers on them yet. I plan on ordering them from Amazon. I do have quite a few sticker books that have numbers in them that I can use, but I just want to order stickers just for this purpose, so I will be doing that. And then the last thing you will need is paper of some sort. I highly suggest cardstock. It just makes the envelopes a little bit thicker, and I got this on clearance for $3, 50 sheets of a whole bunch of different black and white. And I have been using this for my happy planners and all that good stuff, but I was like, oh my goodness, this would be perfect to use for my 100 envelope challenge. I'm not a crafty person at all. I just so happen to have that pad, and I just think it's perfect. So I already pulled the sheets that I will be demonstrating today. The patterns that I already did create are this circular pattern that's like a target pattern, and then this pattern that's in the box, in the pad as well. And then these are the other two patterns that are included. So we will be, now I'm not gonna do all of them because it's gonna take a while. I would say to create these, I don't even know how many this is. As I said, it was my first time, but to create those, I would say it took about maybe 30 minutes, so not terrible, but okay. So the first thing you're gonna do, and I already marked my pages, but I will show you how I mark them. So the first thing you're gonna do As you can see, this paper is 9 by 12. Now you can use a 12 by 12 pad, which will still give you even measurements. But since I'm using 9 by 12, what I did is I just took the ruler. Obviously it's already 12 inches. So I marked every 3 inches. So I marked at the 3, the 6, the 9, and obviously you don't need to mark the 12 because that's the end of the page. Then I turned it this way and marked 6 inches. So you will see this 6 inches, and then you'll see a mark right there. And those are going to be my cut lines for all of these. So let me just cut. We'll start with this pattern. All right, so we're gonna start with this pattern. I hope I can keep you all in frame. I'm not used to dealing with this much on my desk. I'm used to just 2 sheets from my planner page and stickers. So the first thing you are going to want to do is make the cuts on the marks that you, now I think I need to change my blade, but we're gonna just go with it for now. But I have been using it quite a bit. Okay, so you're just, hold on. All right, sorry, it was like jammed. So the good thing about this cutter is this line right here in the middle is where it will be cut. So you're just gonna line it up right where you made your marking. Make sure it's straight, and you're just gonna, I don't even know if this is on camera. Let's see. Sorry, y'all. Like I said, I'm not used to all this being on my desk. Here, let's move these binders out of the way. And let's move that plant over. Okay, hopefully that works. All right, so we are going to cut on that first line. Then we're going to cut our every 3 inches. Again, excuse me, again, you just want to make sure that it is straight on the bottom, or else the next, excuse me, the next step will not come out properly. All right, so let's just cut this one. All right. Now for this one, since we did cut it long ways, we need to cut it in half. As mentioned, the pad is 9 by 12, and we are making 3 by 6 pieces. So each of these are 3 by 6. So we are just going to measure 6 inches, put a mark. Put it through. Now this is probably gonna be off camera, but I'm just gonna line it up and slice it. Okay, so now we have all of our pieces. I'm just gonna put some wax paper to protect my desk. It's just a random piece that I already had cut from when I was planning in my, when I was recording a video for my planner earlier. Here, let's rip these off. But yeah, I just want to protect my desk. Okay, so the next step is to just fold all of these in half. So again, you cut them 3 by 6, and then you fold them all in half. And this is where I have cocoa butter on my fingers, which probably wasn't a good idea against this black. So I'm gonna try to protect it as best as possible. This is where this comes in, again, from the Dollar Tree. And because these are going in the laminate, you just want them as flat as possible. And that's pretty much how it should look once you press down the edge. Again, you can use a, you know, like a gift card. I just said I was gonna protect. You can use like a gift card or something with a flat edge that is not too sharp. Okay. Let's press these down. Okay, I'm just gonna finish these and I'll be right back. All right, so at this point you can, I got them all folded. At this point, actually, before you start folding, you can heat up your laminator. Again, I have it heated to 5 mil because we are using cardstock. Now, although, like I said, although I'm using 3 mil paper, if you were using paper for these, because there are some block paper pads that come 12 by 12 or whatever size that are paper instead of cardstock. So if you were using paper, you could put it at the 3 ml setting. But because we're using cardstock, we are going to put it at, it's heating up at 5 ml. Okay. I'm like, I've been doing this for, you know, prepping and like making those cards. It's been a while, so my hands are like, ah! And then I also filmed a video for my planner, one of my planners today. Okay, so you're just gonna take your laminator sheet, and I like to put the opening all the way up against the edge. Whoa, okay, I clearly had 2 sheets there. Okay, let's try that again. Now I can't get it open. Okay, so I like to put it all the way up against the edge because we're gonna cut it open, and that just helps it stay. So let's put all these in, and you're gonna want to leave room in between here. You don't need to leave much space, and then room at the edge. Excuse me, you don't need to leave much space again because you will be cutting. Okay, and then you see this is why this comes in handy. Dollar Tree has been like a godsend, honestly. Like they have stepped their craft section up, y'all, so do not sleep on them. All right, so then you're just gonna close it, and I just rub my hand over it before I put it through. Probably should have had it turned this way. Okay, now, so you always want to put it in the closed end first, or else it just won't come out right. Now, sometimes my laminator, on the first go around, it like crinkles the page regardless of if you put it in properly or not. But we are just gonna hope that, okay, cool, it came out fine. So you're just gonna put it through once. Well, to start, obviously, you can only put it through one time at a time. Okay, so y'all, I'm really enjoying this journey, and I don't know if y'all saw my my last video, which was my first cash stuffing video, my first time touching that much cash, like my first time, like, yeah. But I have not gone out or opened my wallet yet. Like, I'm so scared, and we're just gonna run it through one more time. And there's not really any bubbles in it, but I always just like to run it through just in case. But yeah, like, I'm so scared to spend my money, y'all. And I'm like, how is this process working already? Like, I'm not mad at it, but like the cash that's in my wallet, like, I just want it to stay there. Like, even though I'm gonna get another paycheck on the 31st, I'm just like, so far it's been like a day or two. But I am loving the process. But I am super excited about this journey. Again, like I said, it's time to get my finances in order. They are just a hot behind mess. So yeah, I'm super excited for those that are going on this journey with me. And I appreciate all the love that I've received thus far. It really means a lot. And I just put hot paper on my wax paper, so it like stuck. Okay, I'm gonna turn this off because I'm gonna finish the other ones later because it's late, I'm tired. So I love how I said I was gonna turn the laminator off, but I forgot that we need it again. But while that's reheating, again, all you're going to do is just take some scissors. Now you can use the cutter to do this, but I just find it easy to just take some scissors and cut out your squares carefully. Again, you can use the cutter to do this, especially so you don't slip. Okay. So now, what you're going to do is, it doesn't really matter, I don't think, but what I do is I find the bottom, and obviously the bottom is the part that you folded. Hopefully y'all can see that that's the bottom. So obviously the opposite of the bottom is the top. The top is the part that we are going to cut open. And let me move this laminator. The top is the part that we are going to cut open because that's where we need to stuff. Now for the top, you basically just want to line it up right where the top of your paper is. And again, on this cutter, that middle line right here is where you're going to cut. So we're just gonna slice, pull that out, and it should be open, just like that. Technically, we created our first envelope, but we need to take the sides off. Now for the sides, I'm gonna try to show you all this. You do not want to cut the part that is sealed. So if you can see where I have it lined up, it's right on the outside of that seal right there. And that's where you're going to slice it, because if you slice the seal, the envelope will not stay closed. Now, if you do accidentally slice the seal, I will show you what can be done to fix that. All right, and essentially, besides the top, you're going to cut the rest of the sides the same. So right outside the seal is where you're going to cut. Again, you see the top is already sliced open, but the sides need to be cut right outside the seal. I hope you all can see that. There we go. All right, so that should be what it looks like. And then again, this is where the money goes. Now it looks like I can cut a little bit more off of this side. Again, you do not want to cut too close to the seal, but when I cut all of them, I run them back through. And I know it sounds crazy because we cut it open and it's like, why would you run it back through after you cut it open? Just watch. And I do this with every single envelope after I finish cutting it. I run it back through and you will see that it just reinforces the sealed parts that they don't open. However, the part that was cut is still open. So this just guarantees that the sides are not going to pop. Then, to show you all it going in the box, where's the top? Oh, I said where's the top, but it's visually, it's really easy to see in person because the top is the only one that's cut right along the card. But it just goes right in. And because I have these patterns, I'm going to be doing, you know, every 4, basically it'll be a different pattern. But yeah, so it just goes right in. Now you can straighten them out, but I don't feel a need to. Again, you can get bigger boxes or different boxes. This one did come from Dollar Tree, but I'm just going to leave them to the side for now. Again, I am going to get some numbers off of Amazon. I'm just going to order some 1 through 100 numbers and stick them on the front. But we will do another one, and then we will stuff the cash that I put in my savings envelope during my first cash stuffing video. All right, so again, we just slice the top off and it should be open just like that. For the sides, right outside that sealed mark is where you want to cut it. Again, if you accidentally cut the seal open, it technically does not matter because you will be running it through the laminator again. Now, as y'all can see, this just popped off. It's not broken. That's just how this is made. There is a gap right here. You can see where my nail just went through, where you just stick this in, and then it just slides. So if you do use my link down below to get this cutter, it is an Amazon affiliate link. I will get a couple of pennies towards my new saving or my new financial journey. I will get a couple of pennies if you do use that link. I would greatly appreciate it. They do have bigger versions or larger versions of this cutter, but honestly, this is all you need. And again, I do need to change this because I have been using it quite a bit. It is getting dull. As you can see, I just sliced, but it didn't really cut. The good thing about this is it does come with an extra razor. And then obviously you can order extras in addition to that. Wow, this thing is like super dull. So I said I was gonna do another envelope and then stuff, but like, I can't even get the envelope done. Okay, I feel like I can cut some more off of that, but since we're so dull over here, I don't know if I'll be able to. All right, it's pressed down really hard. Okay. All right, that's good. Now, again, regardless of cutting it open, we run it through one more time. Drop a blue butterfly in the comments if you have made it this far. I really appreciate y'all tuning in. It really means so much, especially tuning in to a newbie. Why do I keep doing that? I mean, nothing happens. It doesn't cause a fire or anything, but don't put hot laminate on wax paper. But yeah, I appreciate y'all tuning into a newbie. I feel like we can all teach each other some things. So just to show you, it is still open. So we are, oh, no. FYI, as you can see, they are very slippery, obviously, because it's laminate. So we're gonna do 1, 2, 3. That's the top, right? Yep, and then 1, 2. I might switch the order of these. And then 3. Okay. So go into the binder that I said is getting swapped out because they sent it with that big gash in the front. But until I do get my new one, let's go to savings. And then let's go to the tracker. This is a Franken-planned happy planner. If you did not see that setup, that is up on my channel. Okay, so $3, $4, and $12 should be in here. So we have 12, 3. Did I do that right? 12, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Why is there an extra $1 in here? Already off to a bad start. Okay, I need to figure out where that $1 goes because it should not be in there. Okay. So let's put this to the side. All right, now you all will see the first test of whether this fits or not. Now, I feel like you can fold it in half, but I kind of want to fold it in 3s and then like have the head showing. Not that it matters because it won't be like showing. All right, so this is 12. Let's see if I even made 12. Obviously I did. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And obviously these are going to, the order is going to change once I make more and add the other pattern in. So that's another reason I'm not too upset that I don't have the labels yet. Okay, let's see, y'all. Let's see what 12 looks like. Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay, I don't know if I wanna, and there's still, I don't know if you can see, there's like a tiny bit of room at the bottom, but I do want them sticking out like that. I'm freaking out, y'all. I'm freaking out. Okay, so that's 12, and then we have 3. Oh my gosh, y'all. So let me know down in the comments if you all would make your own envelopes, or are y'all like, that is just too much and I am sticking to Etsy. All right, 3. Let's see. Cute. And then we have 4. Now, I would put that extra $1 in, like in here and then make it like 5, but I already colored it in. Now, I will say I am gonna do a printable to go in the top of the box like I see a lot of people do. 3, 4. However, until then, I'm just gonna use, now I probably could have used this to like smush them down, and I may do that at a certain point. But yeah, y'all, there we have it. And then this is a pink box, but I think it's cute that you can see like the black and white from the sides. And I'll probably post in my Instagram Planning Serenity what the full product or the completed product looks like. And just to show y'all that the top does go on with the envelopes, and the money can even stick out a lot higher than that. I don't know if y'all can see that. But yeah, y'all, if you are new here, I appreciate you stopping by, especially, like I said, to a beginner. I wouldn't mind a like and subscribe if you like my content. And if you're returning, you already know how I feel about you. And I can't wait to see all of y'all in my next video. Bye!